So guys, it's Joe here and welcome to the extended Easter special of Bands of the Week. Without further ado, I have got 6 bands that I'm shouting out today, so let's get started with a technical metalcore slash gent slash whatever you want to call them. A little band from up Leeds called On Hollow Ground. Now, if you like heavy riffs, they are the band that you are going to love, and they are a band that you need to know the name of. But with those heavy riffs come some crushing breakdowns, as well as some very decent melodies in there as well. They are definitely one of those bands that deliver on every aspect of their music. Why do I like them? Again, I've said this before and I'll say it again, but within the metalcore scene, it's often very hard to make yourself stand out. And On Hollow Ground really do stand out. Plus, if you haven't seen them live yet, I very much recommend you do it. They are incredible live. Songs that I would recommend you check out are No Imperfections, No Shade Greener, and I do believe they've got a music video coming for Over and Over. Don't quote me on that though. The second band I'm going to mention are an incredible little outfit from the Isle of Wight called 7th Sea.
I will find my way.
Now with every song they put out, they always do something that's a little bit different from the last song, and that's something I like to see. There's a little bit of diversity in their music. They're not just doing the same format over and over again. Why do I like them? It's just the atmosphere at their live shows, really. Like, they're one of those bands that you could listen to on record and think, yeah, this is great, but you haven't really got the full story. To truly understand what it is they're going for, you have to witness them live, and if you get the chance, I very strongly recommend it. They have just released their EP, As the Candlelight Dies, and I do recommend listening to the whole thing, so that entire EP really. The third band I'm shouting out today is a metalcore outfit from Southampton that go by the name of When Hope Fails. Formerly known as Heaven Shall Fall, they rebranded quite a while ago and now go by the name of When Hope Fails, and after a couple of lineup changes, I feel they now have the one. If you like generic metalcore, heavy verses, breakdowns, clean singing, basic metalcore by numbers, you'll love these guys. Even though they're a little bit guilty of doing that, I can't help but love them. There is just something about them that for me, I just think, yes, this works. Why do I like them? They just tick all the right boxes for me, and even though it is a little bit metalcore by numbers, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because that is what really works best for them, and I respect the hell out of them for that, for going for a format that they clearly feel that works and they've stuck to it. They're definitely, again, a band to watch live. What songs would I recommend? Flatline, Take a Hold, Wake, etc. They got a load of new stuff coming out soon. Also, they did a cover of Linkin Park's Heavy, which is definitely well worth the listen.
I keep dragging around what's bringing me down. If I just let go, I'd be set free. Holding on. Why is everything so heavy?
The fourth band I'm mentioning today is another little outfit from the South Coast that go by the name of Disconnect. Now, I can't really place what kind of thing they do because they're always changing it up. If I had to place it, I'd say they're on the melodic hardcore side of things. That's how I would describe their music. Just a hell of a lot of passion, aggression, and with some melodies that do stick in your head, but they know how to bring the feels. Why do I like them? It's good music to relate to, and they've just got that special something that just hooks me in, and every time, no matter how much I listen, it makes me want to listen more. For that reason alone, the Disconnect are one of the best bands out there again, and again, they're a band that you need to see live, because they always bring it every single time. What songs would I recommend? They've got a new EP coming out at the end of the month, so if you can just stick around and wait it out a bit, When their new EP comes out, I definitely recommend you give it a listen. The fifth band I'm shouting out today is a little post-hardcore outfit going by the name of TheCityIsOurs.
Keep running from it all. The distance that can't be measured. How can you stand so tall?
So TheCityIsOurs are probably one of those bands that you've seen around everywhere lately because they do have this habit of turning up and supporting pretty much every band, which really says a lot about their networking system. They've clearly got that right. Again, if you like heavy riffs, clean choruses, and songs that bring a lot of feels again, you know, TheCityIsOurs is one of those bands that you are going to love. And I do feel that in the current scene, they are one of the best bands around at the moment. And I'm not just saying that, I genuinely highly rate TheCityIsOurs. I've seen them live, incredible band, and very lovely people. What songs would I recommend? Mainly, I'd recommend Can't Forgive, because got a lot of love for that track. I definitely wholeheartedly recommend that. So the final band I'm going to mention, and I'm going to sound a little biased in mentioning them, but they're a little band that are from my neck of the woods, Weymouth. Big up Weymouth crew. They go by the name of As Flames Rise, and they play metalcore akin to early Parkway Drive meets August Burns Red, with maybe a dash of Immure in there. Now they've recently had a big lineup change where they've lost one of their vocalists, but they have recently gained a new one, and I can tell you for free now, before you even hear the new material, his lows are the most beastly thing I think I've ever heard. What do I like about them? Well, like I said, a mix of old Parkway, August Burns Red, and Immure is never going to be a bad thing. And I do love the dynamic of the two harsh vocalists, with one of them going for the higher screams, the other going for the lower vocals. You know, I think that adds a bit of a unique twist to it. And they definitely know how to encourage a crowd to go absolutely mad. What songs would I recommend for them? Well, again, they've all got the old vocalists, but if you want to check those out, check out Redemption, Victims, and We Are the Kings. They got a lot of new stuff coming soon with their new vocalist. Thank you for watching this edition of Bands of the Week. If you like what you see, please give me the thumbs up and don't forget to punch that sub button. Please go check out all the bands I've mentioned. And a big special thank you to Josh Blackshaw for editing this video for me. And until the next time, it is goodbye from me. Bye guys!